biggest news headlines of the day.
Yeah, we're not shutting down the whole economy, obviously, again, so it's nothing like what we saw during the pandemic.
We also have loads of special guests joining the podcast
To help us understand what's really going on.
And there's no doubt about the constant media headlines have been driving people to think more about their finances.
Go behind the headline hype with our podcast every weekday. Newscast. Listen on BBC Sounds.
Never miss a story. Get the headlines as they happen. And watch BBC News live wherever you are. Download the BBC News app.
When the weather can't make up its mind, we can help you make up yours. Check on the BBC Weather app.
Welcome to Newsday. Reporting live from Singapore, I'm Mariko Oi. The headlines. Their reports Ukraine is set to replace its defense minister with the chief of its military spy agency. It follows pressure over a corruption scandal at the defense ministry. Iranian state television says the country's supreme leader has pardoned thousands of prisoners, including many who'd taken part in recent anti-government demonstrations. Union leaders in the UK urged the Prime Minister to intervene in the dispute about healthcare pay. The biggest week of strikes in the history of the National Health Service is due to start on Monday. New CCTV pictures of missing Lancashire woman Nicola Bully have been shared by one of her friends. The images show the 45-year-old in the hours before she went missing next to the River Wire 9 days ago. And who'll claim the major prizes at this year's Grammy Awards? All you need to know about music's biggest night.
Live from our studio in Singapore. This is BBC News. It's Newsday.
It's 7 in the morning here in Singapore and 1 a.m. in Kyiv, where reports say the country's defense minister, Alexei Reznikov, will be dismissed and replaced with the head of military intelligence. It's suspected Reznikov, a loyal ally of President Zelensky, will be moved to a different ministerial position, with Ministry of Justice named as a possible direction. In recent weeks, Ukraine's defense ministry has been embroiled in a corruption scandal over an army food contract, with one of deputy ministers fired and named as suspect and another resigning voluntarily. Reznikov became defense minister only several months before the invasion. During the war, he fostered relationships with Western defense officials and helped oversee the receipt of billions of dollars of military assistance. With us now is Jonathan Marcus, a defense analyst and former BBC defense and diplomatic correspondent. Thank you so much for joining us on Newsday. A change of a defense minister in the middle of the war seems rather unusual. Does this come as a surprise?
I don't think it